Hey Fuzzy, hey everyone, it's me, Orion underscore Psi at twitter.x.x.net. Hi, how's it going, man? And know what? I said many dumb things in that, like, 10-second span. I'm not tired of it. Okay. Cool. But yeah, alright. So yeah, this is later than I normally like to start, but, a story that's not really a story. Yep. That feels weird. Like, I feel like in Crusader Kings they call this apostolic church over here. I feel like that warrants itself kind of doing its own thing rather than just lumping it in with Coptic. So anyway, hi, it's this game. Still, I can't stop playing it. So I've been having troubles with my mouse, computer mouse, to clarify. Like right now it's fine. I don't know what the deal is. Like every time I've tried to play this, it's been fine. The story of a man named Brady. You all right? You seeming a little funky, a little wonky, a little saucy. So hold on. Do I intervene in rivals? Right, that's something I wanted to do. I do think I want to do this because they are fighting Zutphen. Going off on random things he said with a... Oh, okay, gotcha. Yes. Oh, telling a story. Not a man named Brady. I remember that was the thing that I said. So... I just want to describe this before this. So, my mouse has been, like... I was... Firstly... Like, right now it seems fine. But like it has been the light has been going off, it's been dimming, and it has been like I don't know, even right now when it is dimming a little bit, it's kind of going in and out a little. It's fine right now. I don't know if it's something about the game actually that makes it work better, but so I tried to figure out if I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what the deal is. I'm guessing it's just breaking. I had to have a quality computer mouse too. Like you had an argument with your real mouse and it caused streaming problems. I don't got a real mouse. That'll be cute, but I don't got one. So it has been dying basically, which is I'm kind of losing my mind because this is already. Like, it's working fine right now. It's been working fine for the past little bit. Mostly, I think. So it has been... So yeah, then I tried to figure out... firstly, okay. So I thought somehow... Alright, so I figured maybe there are batteries in it. And the batteries are dying. Because I opened up the little compartment on the bottom... And I thought, oh, those are little, like, watch batteries. So I even bought some batteries. And then when I got back, firstly I realized, okay, well, these tiny, the smallest possible batteries I could get, the little circular ones, are too large compared to these that are in the mouse. And then I couldn't even get them out of here. And then I think the reason that I couldn't get them out is because they're not batteries. They're actually weights to make the mouse feel heavier. And if I had just turned it over with the compartment out, they would have just fallen out. And they would actually be little cylinders, not little discs like I expected. So I'm going to need to return those batteries. And I am... So, that was that. I thought that maybe... It's a wired mouse, but I thought maybe it actually does still need batteries because it's got a lot of lights going on in it. And so then I figured, no, that's not that. And so then I figured, all right, my mouse is just dying. So I'll get a new one. And then I pretty quickly found, and it's like, thankfully, the one day you want your computer mouse to be dying is like Cyber Monday, which it is almost. It's technically not Monday yet, but I mean, the sales are ongoing already. So I got a mouse. I put an order in for a mouse on Best Buy. It cost normally $70. I'm getting it for $30. $33 technically after tax. But yeah, so I got a deal on that. And so then I kind of went off a tangent of thinking I really wanted a like UV sanitizer box. At first I tried to find one that I saw advertised by somebody, and then I don't know what video that was on, so I just went looking around. I think I found the one he was advertising, and then I was like, okay, I could get this for $70 from Walmart. And that's kind of a good deal for how large it is. And then it's like, I kind of don't want to spend $70 on anything right now. Heyo. How's it going? Welcome to my rant. My rant is actually over. I will drink, though. Game sucks and I hate it. Oh, what happened to Lorraine? Lorraine! You made a tweet? Oh, I didn't see it. Game. That doesn't tell you. Yeah. So I think, and so I guess between all of that, and also thinking, okay, I'm not going to be able to stream this. What do I want to stream? I don't think I want to stream anything else. I feel like I'm losing, like I'm a little discombobulated by my mouse not working, and now it's working, and now I got a new one that I'm going to be picking up tomorrow. So that's where I'm at now. And now that it is working, it makes me feel weird. It's like, did I really need to buy the other one? And by the next time I try and turn my computer on, I'm sure it's not going to be cooperating anymore. Worst comes to worst, I have a at least fairly high quality mouse that eventually I can use. It can just sit in the box for a while. Either way, I will have a solid one at a good deal. But I will return those batteries. I don't think I need watch batteries very often. Although it might fit in this tiny little flashlight that I use, but I don't know if whatever! I didn't use that flashlight much. Let's play the game! So, they don't tell you when more people join. Yeah, no, I saw that. I've noticed that, and it is weird. I can't build the buildings to make soldiers. Allies won't join you for anything. I mean, sometimes. Apparently, if you are in a defensive war, you can make allies during the war and call it that. I don't think that should happen. That seems strange. No other Paradox game does this. Intervene against monster. I want to intervene in this. I'm going to help out. Because I don't want them taking that. Happened 3 times. Thankfully, every time that's happened, they've been fairly small. They've been fairly small guys that join in, so it hasn't been a big deal, but I can absolutely see how it will be a big deal. Your size, and even when you obliterate their armies that came back with more troops. This game definitely has issues. A lot of these things need to be worked out. Let's see. Wow, all right. My boy. Okay. Is good. He's a good general. Well, congratulations. We're going to put this 16-year-old in charge of the army. How old? Alexander was like, wasn't he 30? When he started his conquests? Like, or when his father died at least? I'm pretty sure he was 33 when he died. Or was he 30 when he died? I think he was 30 when he died. And it was 3 years that he went all over Persia, wrecking up the place. And distance is a reason for not joining the war. Yeah, I think... Yeah. There needs to be a lot of balancing in this. Hopefully they'll come out with some significant patches. At very least get it all wrapped up by the time the first DLC comes out in like the spring. Okay, so you've got strict. The discipline's pretty nice there. However, we want our. He's like Joan of Arc. We go with that. You can't use favors to reduce opinions, so everyone who's Catholic just likes each other just enough to cause more reasons to not join. Huh. My friend's Catholic, but their enemy's also Catholic. Alright, let's go down to speed 2. 3. Let's just deal with Osnabrück. Toya, not that far from me. It takes like 3 days, the most reaching. Yeah. I think that's gonna be. Oh, hold on. Oh, they're being indecisive. Hey, they won that battle, but they're gonna lose that one. That's fine. Alright, allies, drag you into other wars. You can ask them to join yours. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I've had my friends join my wars, but not like. But I can see what you're getting at. Hold on, I wanna. If anyone wants this, it's going to be Hoya. Hoya! Also, we were making like 10 ducats at the very beginning there. I don't know what to do. Well, I mean, we've raised up our military, so that is definitely part of it. U4 was better in regards. It was pretty good in a U4, the way they balanced it out. And it's just kind of funny how some of the things it feels like they just kind of throw out the window. That seem like very obvious things to be like, yeah, no, those were very good things that they added. Those are good decisions that they made. Yeah, and they're just gonna keep returning this to me. Maybe I should just. You can read the Hoya. It's fine. I like things about this game, but some things seem like they're made more obtuse for the sake of seeming more complicated rather than being interesting. I can agree with that. Or maybe just like things that they didn't consider, things they didn't think about. They really just don't want that province, do they? I mean, I'd be fine integrating some stuff. My dudes aren't doing too much more important stuff. Well, how is the culture looking there? They're real. The trade is one of the things that really bothered me about Imperator. At least that's one of the first things that's come to mind. I'm sure there are worse things, but it's been so long. Oh. Oh, damn it, I'm stupid. I didn't mess with my formation at all. So everyone is in the center, and I'm dumb. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna cheese it if I lose this battle. If I lose this battle purely because I forgot to spread out my dudes, I will be angry. Okay, I'm angry. That is something that I wish that did automatically. See, this is kind of a thing that you're talking about. Like that, like why couldn't they have just done, like why not just automatically make it as balanced as possible? Look, can I can't just... It's not this one. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm just annoyed at myself. Because you always forget one of those things. Either change your formation or putting a general in charge. We do not get PUCBs. This is not a battle I should be losing. Marry kids in another country, dynasty, and boom, a few years later, new CB to get a PU. Alright. Alright, sorry. I feel like I'm a little out of it tonight. No, it's not like I'm not feeling it. I just feel weird. Like, I don't know. It's like a bunch of little weird things. All right. Back at it. Like nothing. Like we're at exactly the same point we were at. All right. Join in. Army. Raise you. Hooray. Ah, painful. Yeah. Imagine not being super devastated by the Black Death, only for smallpox to come in. Everyone meet here. Siege this sucker down. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, he's still got good stats. That's good. Alright, you're in charge, boss. Yeah, they know who they should have in charge. Oh, really can't catch a break. I didn't even know that there was a castle there. That's a little annoying. Maybe we'll actually just go ahead and meet up here. Yikes. All right. Three, sure. I really do want to raise up more regulars. Thinking about it. The stranger will rise again. You can do it, man. I believe in you. Actually, throw you in here. You can go in there. Yeah, you are my regulars. I wish there was a little bit of an easier way to distinguish regulars from levies. I mean, maybe it's the fact that this one actually has experience. In fact, you know, let's do that, that, that. And I've got a lot of regulars. You know, let's throw you in the center. Kind of balances out a little bit. Here we go. Although, even just like the number of frontage, pretty good. Sounds lewd. Let's take a minute. Take a minute and cool it. There's always next time, man. There's plenty more EU5 campaigns in the sea. Sure, we'll go with that. It's a little heavier in the... Oh, hold on. Let's throw you in there. A little bit more balanced. Pretty balanced on the frontage, actually. But numerically, it's a lot better. All right. We're feeling good now. Feeling good. I'm glad you're feeling better now. Measles. That ain't cool. Measles. What about Ussels? Thank you. I'll be here all week. Eventually, whenever I kind of feel like I get the hang of this game, or at very least finish this campaign, okay, well, these guys are strength damage done. It's got higher initiative, and there's like a lot more of them too, though. We got a number of dudes we need to upgrade, though. Why is that going to Paderborn? How about you don't go to Paderborn? I mean, just don't even take it. Just don't even take that. Looking on eBay, how much second hand Les Paul goes for? Yeah. I can imagine. Ooh, let's actually go ahead and reinforce this. No, we can't even. Well, bang. Let's go ahead and not take a battle that they're saying is going to be at our disadvantage. Next to hydrate. Drinky, drinky. Three-liter bottles, no drinking that much per day. Very good. Now we've got hill forest here. Why do I feel like this is lying? They have a better quality army than me. Where'd all the men from my right flank go? Or is this me? We're defending, right? Okay, there they are. I just was not seeing them. All right, if we lose a bad battle, then you know what? Whatever, it happens. But I mean, I don't want to lose a battle because I was dumb. In fact, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and retreat. Army movement speed, that's good. Kind of don't want. I do want to get some more regulars though. I'm going to buy some handgunners. Let's do it. Let it out, man. Let it out. Okay, this I think we can reinforce here. Hold on, let's get our formation a little bit better. Doing as Burgundy, but Burgundy's under France, and that's scary, yeah. Yeah, it's not looking great. Yeah, they just have much better dudes than me. Okay, I think I will just go ahead and like lower my levies, and I think they'd all just basically recoup. Like instantly? Yeah. I feel like that's a bit exploity. Is that how it's supposed to go? Monrovian players always ally Savoy. They're big enough and ward off potential would-be attackers, and 9 out of 10 times they're stable and don't get killed. Makes sense. Under the Rhineland is such fertile land, it produced plenty of wheat livestock, and yeah, it's pretty useful area, pretty useful spot. Oh, King of Bohemia, so he's at least strong. Okay, I don't have quite 5,000 guys, but... Alright, so frontage, I realize, is now pretty significant. Alright, those 50 guys. And those guys are regular. Oh no, I'm stupid. It's you can the gold here is regular, the bronze is levies. Okay. Love the merchants, Swiftly didn't ask me for a lot of money at random sometimes. The burgers are pretty useful. I like the burgers. Alright, I think this will do. He just keeps eating that down. Whatever, if they lose that, they lose that. But with 200 guys, it's fine. I'm gonna actually move down that just in case. Defend them there. Hey, we got that thing. Hey, we got guns. Bada bing. Alright, men-at-arms actually is probably pretty good. Armored footmen outfitted with a medley of hand-to-hand weapons. Men-at-arms are heavy melee infantry who can break through enemy formations. Men-at-arms army. Oh, I didn't even think about that. This makes my army levies men-at-arms. That's actually very good. Wow. Okay, I really wish that I had seen that before. Well, we're gonna be taking this fight apparently. Bunker in, boys. Yeah, we're losing that one real hard though. That's bad and sucks. We might be able to still squeeze this out. We can get that and start attacking that. We might be able to beat that. Come on. Get him. Brutal. How the hell are they holding out? Okay, I guess they're regulars, so that really does make quite the difference. That's awful. Wow. That was 2-to-1 casualties. Once again, though, disband. Raise again. Are we sure this isn't on purpose? Oh, damn it. Wish I could have reinforced that. So we just have much lower quality troops. Or fewer high quality troops. They didn't swap your religion and finally tax the clergy. Dude, so true. That's the only way you're gonna make money anymore. And Burgundy rivalry. Nice. That does seem weird that vassals can rival people. Okay, what if we just go ahead and just start occupying this? Also, I kind of want to get one of these. 80? Sure. Stop. Ugh. Your appanage. I don't know what it means. I think they're more independent than even than most vassals, I think. Alright, well, they're gonna reinforce me here. Or rather, it's gonna... Okay, let's take a look at our formation. Can't forget that. Okay, we'll go with that. Or maybe we should really focus on like one hold. Okay, let's think this out a little bit better. All right, what's your formation? Pretty balanced, although their right flank is definitely the weakest. My thought: we hold, but they've got reserves. That could actually be significant. Well, those are prisoners. Interesting. I think we actually focus our strength on our left. So that it engages That's actually... So that it is better at actually taking out their right. Try and see if that actually makes a difference. Then that makes this one all the weaker. Maybe we'll go with that. We'll still keep these at 4, but have you a bit heavier here. Oh, I wonder if that made the difference. Because then it said it was a positive for us. They have the inferior general leading us, though. See? Like, that's what I'm talking about there. Also, probably doesn't hurt that they've got their cavalry in. On that side. They're about to get this sucker ready. Let's see, they're folding a little bit there. And we're mostly keeping pace on the center. We got a little bit of a lead there. All right. Get in here, cannon boys. Okay, now that the center is now folding. Oh, that is not where I wanted you to go. I think let's minimize our cannon deaths. That went very strangely, I must say. How bad is the disease right now? Am I really losing that many guys? I think it's done. I feel like the plague is done. I think it's really just because of this war, I guess. And we got an ad that's about to start. I don't know if we're going to win this war. Once again. Disband. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a diminishing return, but alright, we got an ad. We'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, we're back. So I don't think there's too much that I can do that's like better. We can kind of just hope that things somehow make a turn somewhere. All right, I'm raising my dudes. Only got 25 of my dudes here. Like one more hand goner to balance it out might not be a bad idea. Well, Denzi's Superior Nation, sick. Do it. I feel like we are definitely draining them, at least distracting them. Where did their... Okay, their little army is over there. If we take out the smaller one... Oof. Okay, I think these are probably just men that are currently in my armies that will be returned to the manpower pool. If they don't die. A little smush down here. You just keep occupying that. That would be lovely. I wonder if we could actually fight them now that we have this many more troops. Even if they are all levies compared to them. No, it's saying it's gonna be bad. So I might end up taking out some loans here. This one for resistant nobility. I think I've gotta. Commoners are pretty chill with me. Where are you going? Wait, where are you going? And Clopen? Open? You're go ahead and back down there, okay. Yeah, take that attrition. Well, that's Frisia. It does sound pretty cursed. I don't know, maybe it's just because of EU4 stuff that kind of gave them, that kind of flavored them pretty hardcore Catholic. Not being Catholic Lotharingia seems weird. Alright, wow, okay, the morale is actually holding up pretty well. Our formation is... I think solid. Okay, what's their formation? They're pretty weak on the left, on their left flank. Although they're also pretty weak on their left flank, so maybe on their right flank rather. Let's put you in there. Go and throw in You know what? Let's send the cannons over to the left flank. All right, let's do it. I think we can get a good one here. Almost 50 to stability, but you'll recover. Let me know how that goes. That sounds funny. All right, I think we've got this one. They're running out of men before they're really running out of morale. Irony much? Like, what even is making that more expensive? I don't get it. Like, how could my diplomacy stuff fluctuate like that? Convert people to Catholics, leave. Alright, we're gonna get that. It's kind of funny that that flank is actually doing the best. Wow, no, okay, no, that one's probably gonna be the last one to fold. What the heck? Do they have, like, more regulars in that one? No. They have a lot of regulars. What? Is their army mostly regulars? Okay, now it's gonna be the first one to go. That was a Pyrrhic victory. Let's chase him down, maybe. Yo, the stack wide. Look at that. Heck yeah, boy. All right, I'm going to start raising up dudes, but we're going to stomp them. Ideally. As they start to re-raise. But hopefully that's like all of their regulars gone, and now they're just going to be raising up levies. Heated debate. I really don't want to be... Well... Hey, Jackies, how you doing, man? Are you sure you're not Russian? I think I want to actually hold on to the cash that I've got. I'll just lose the stab. That's okay. Okay, this sadly was their, like, larger part of their army, but they are regulars. They're not regulars. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just killed all their regulars. Excellent. What's going on here? Oh, that's another stack wide. Let's go. Now. JK. Do I just go like... Hold on, they can only raise up troops in a certain couple spots. So let's actually maybe like split our army. Okay, firstly, let's actually go ahead and send them down here, because it seems like this is the only place they're raising them at the moment. And if they just can't raise up an army, then we win. Okay, here we go. I don't know if we can get there in time. Okay, no, they raise them up there too, apparently. Can we get there in time to prevent them? Huh? Apparently we're gonna win this fight, whatever it's gonna be. We're gonna get there barely in time, apparently. You know, that's fine. Oh, that flank was brutal. They were just done. Oh no, because they hadn't actually engaged. But we did severely hurt their morale. Alright, we're turning this around now. Okay, yeah, we'll get this. Excellent. Can I split you again? I can. I'll send them to the only other spot. Oh wait, no, they're not even done yet. Religious aspects. Ooh. Alright, I mean, it's looking like we're doing okay. We're gonna be okay here again. Morale is a little bit of a problem. But again, like, this is a very good flank. That's a bad flank, though. Hopefully that'll balance. Okay, they retreated, I think. Excellent. I'm not venerating saints, but emphasizing poverty isn't bad. Okay. Where are you going? Aarhus. Wait, what? Aarhus. It's this province down here. Aarhus. Not the one in Denmark. Aarhus. Yeah, fine. You can kill them. That's alright. Tax the clergy. Very cool. Oh, why? Guys, you were sieging that for so long and then you just abandon it for no reason. I hate that. Have a backbone. They got bored. I guess so. Taking war score is pretty good. They're still winning from battles. What is costing me all the Diplo crap? Look, you just immediately start going down that starting the siege again. The AI needs to be a little bit better about just kind of what they're doing. Okay, I think they're gonna try and engage that. Something? Oh, nice. A lot of morale damage there. I think that's probably from the horses. That's the initiative. Ooh, men-at-arms levies. I think when we re-raise our dudes, they'll probably all be men-at-arms. Alright, that's all of... we can go for the crossbowmen. Heavy cavalrymen. Yeah. A heavier type of cavalry, fully armored and trained for shock charges thanks to its heavy armor and armament, which should lead to the disruption of the enemy line. Alright, beautiful. Good fight. Prince of Grace and Limitation for Prince. And an amazing tree. There's no way that's actually going to be a win, right? Wow, they had that little morale. They actually may... I think they actually just lost to that, an army that's 1/10 the size. Nearly. No, I don't know how their losses were, but yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I am going to go ahead and actually start carpet sieging. Can I... Alright, well, I mean, you can just sit there. That's also fine. That's not good, but I think we'll deal. They can try and start taking that. That's fine. If you want to fight me there. Alright. Or you don't want to fight me there. That's good. Might as well reinforce that. Oh. Okay, cool. The reinforcing is actually not that good all the time. Because that you're already taking morale damage. There we go. That'll help. Alright, we're gonna get that, and then we get the flank. A little nasty, but and I don't even have a general here. That's probably part of it. I don't even know how... Okay, I probably should have figured. Where are you going? Going all the way over there? Alright. Alright, what do we want here? Get the free stab. Do I want another CB? 5 years. Am I gonna be ready to fight somebody in 5 years? Who would I fight? I don't even. If I actually have the money, I'd like to build things, but I kind of won't. Ooh! Increased naval infrastructure. I actually like that. That's some good development. I don't mind moving a little bit more over there. Aristocratic movement? Sure, I guess. Autonomy movement. That's not the worst thing. But do we actually want other stuff? Levies. Wasn't there a law change that I kind of really wanted? Oh, we'll maybe give it a minute to... We'll think on it. Oh. Apparently that happened. And that. And once again, why'd they leave the siege? I don't understand. I'm starting to get a significant population of Frisians around here. At least significant enough to be hashed on the map. Occupy Bremen, stop it. Want to help them out there? I don't. Meppin, that's another one that I could go for here. Here we go. Nice. All right, so their army's dead. Once I occupy that, I'll get that back. And at that point, I mean, we are just occupying everything right now. So we're good. That's annoying. But we are going to win this now. Finally. I'll take all that stuff back. I would love it if I could grab these. That'd be so nice. Hey, the war's over. And they gave me Meppin. Why'd they give... Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I would have rather had that. But, I mean, you know, this is actually pretty cool, too. Oof, alright. After all that, we finally got it down. Now, I mean, this... how long will this take to actually... How long will this take to integrate? Hopefully not long. Got 25% left. That's more naval focus. Sure, I guess. Alright, but, and that was quite the war. It's a classic. Oof, alright. We're back to making money. Or could I just give Hoya... Just give you land. No, I can't actually give them things quite, at least not that much. Oh, wait, no, Seed Province, hold on. Oh, that's the whole thing. Okay, I don't want to do that. That'd be a bit much. No, you hold on. Get you in there. All right, get some development. Pretty cool. And how much did does right now army maintenance is only 1.52. Hey, Captain Zacco, how you doing, man? What you been up to? Hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving if you are American. Hope you have a good Thanksgiving if you're not. The swamp game is going pretty well. We just won a defensive war. Like, Munster attacked these guys, and because Munster's my rival, I was like, nah. And so we had a good couple bad fights, but we were able to get it together. I'm still fandangling the strategy in this game. But I was able to do it, and I was able to beat them up finally, and they actually gave me a province, a location as a reward for basically winning it. So now we're just kind of working on getting a lot of things, actually. I really just want to finish upgrading you. We're getting there. Okay, we definitely just need more laborers, though. People got to get promoted faster. So it's like they're a little down. So maybe I shouldn't even bother doing that quite yet. Let's see. Right, I wanted to make maybe more roads. Okay, this one's not super expensive. Down the Swole. Christian heresies do seem quite good, honestly. They're not really a heresy. Not a real heresy. Especially not like, yeah. Yeah, I would not say they are heretics. 20% literacy from Walrus. That's pretty good. Like, it's what they would have called a heresy, but it's not any meaningful kind of heresy, you know? All right, now we got heavy cav. Or can get heavy cav. And we might as well just wrap it up and get crossbowmen. Just get every possible unit right now. Crossbowmen are a type of ranged fire unit that harness the increased firepower of crossbows, a much more powerful, albeit slow reloading, projectile weapon. And easier to use. Haven't finished your first campaign yet? Yeah, this is still my first. Though I have had a good couple failures. I will admit. I would like to see the Hussites actually do well. Based Jan Hus. You'd stream muted? Oh, okay. I'm talking to you. That's right. Yeah, it's good to have you, man. Good to have you hanging out. Man, are they really that low on people? Hmm. Okay, no, they're getting some folks. Slowly. Working on it. Oh. Wow. Okay, that's very good. Hopefully we'll get more dudes in there to take advantage of it. The horse is best bought as a cavalry mount at the age of 3 or 4. Fortunately for us, over the last few years, we have had an above average amount of horses born. The increase in supply has made the recruitment of cavalrymen much cheaper. Yay. Let's go administrative or diplo focus in the Renaissance. Mucho Hanso. 2 Hans for you. Oh, he died. 65, okay. I mean, he was pretty good. Died of old age. Can I really not get... Is it because he's my general right now? Ooh. 87, 64, 81. Oh, it's because he's... Why can't I... But I've only got burgers in here, actually. Well, do I have a law that only burgers can be in my cabinet? Or no, I have the one that disallows patricians from being in my cabinet, I think, don't I? 2 Hans, 2 Furious. Got the bucket and Broncos coming at you. Oh, we got a good bit of money. Let's maybe try and at least balance this out a little bit. At least get that in the positives. Hold on, what is that? How does that... That's a lot of money. Cultural investment. Money spent on artists to create better works of art. What we've seen in the meta is that admin is best, but Diplo is good if you want to go Diplo or want to quickly build a vassal swarm, and Mill is only good if you already have bonuses to levy power and or cavalry power. At best, you mean most useful in the widest variety of circumstances. I've seen a few YouTubers say this and agree from my experience. That feels about right. I'm gonna turn this down to like... I don't know, I kind of like that. At least make it a positive cultural investment. Now, we're making a decent bit of money. It was like that in EU4 though as well. Admin was generally the better one. What if I very slowly decreased my... Oh wow, that's like a... Well... Oh, let's go ahead and get a little bit of deflation going here. Alright, but I need to get somebody doing this here. I guess I do have the law that makes it so that only burgers can be... Or do I not? Like, why can't I get the other dudes in? Why are they my only option? When I have like so many generals. Like, this guy would be great. How old am I? I'm 57. I might die soon. Up in the mid 1500s is Naples. I'm booting the game in a bit. Been too stressed in the amount of long-term planning. Like, most of my dudes, like, the only guys that aren't are this guy. This guy. This guy. Like, this is, he's technically like a ruler already. This gotta be a good next ruler, though. Eugene von Boxberg would be preferable. But I guess I gotta choose somebody else here, though. 50. You're 55. 19. Go ahead and get this dude, I suppose. I don't want to make another handgunner. I don't want to make another heavy. I would like to. Oh, that heavy cav is expensive, though. But the maintenance is not actually too bad. At least not when the maintenance is down. Do I have like a force limit cap or something? Oh no, I definitely do. It's like I can only have 860 men in regulars. And gunners, because they hand guns. You're right. That's the truth. So I could get basically just one more, maybe. One more better one. Or men-at-arms, handgunners, better combat speed, damage taken, morale damage done. I kind of want to get one of these. Have a little bit more diversity. Now, these guys are probably better to have in the center. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it. Ah! Stop! It's not a hard cap, by the way. You can go over it with less playing than E4. Okay. I'll just throw you there. Pretty balanced. I would love to get a heavy cav. That would seem neat. Firearm troops enter battle really quickly, but also take extra damage. Conventional weapons are slower to enter battle, but are tankier, so you want to mix of both in each flank. A gunpowder only flank has to win fast or they collapse. Okay, that makes sense. That is important to think about. Good thing I've got levies that will bolster this. Like, this is kind of my core, and I think this is a pretty good, this is a pretty solid thing here. So if I were to raise up my maintenance, And we got crossbowmen. All right, that's kind of all of the military stuff that I want to be doing for quite a bit. Pop promotion speed actually sounds pretty good right now. Is there anything else over here that we really want to grab other than pretty much all of it? Legislative efficiency. That's good. And state power from cabinet positions. Speed of integration. I would actually really like that. Let's efficient bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is the oil that makes the wheels of our administration work properly. With the appointment of efficient bureaucrats that have both talent and will to properly fulfill their tasks, we can ensure the smooth operation of our government structures. Naples, you find able to field max frontage in professional troops pretty easily, so you balance one army of professional troops and anchored my levies around them. Yeah. That sounds like a good way to do it. So how are you doing right now? Yeah, I think Munster's, like, all of Munster's troops are men-at-arms. They are regulars, that is. I would love it if I could get my friend Hesse to join me in this fight, but I don't think they will. Why, Bohemia? This is more likely to be good. I'd eat both of these. Ooh, hold on. If I attack you, though. But that's Bohemia. That's a pain. All right. Verden might be a nice vassal to just feed feed all of Lüneburg to when I do get around to fighting them. Oh, I don't like that. That sucks. That's a large coalition. Man. Got a little bit too handsy there, Francie. Also, how's our control here? Yeah, I think that's all maxed out. Yeah. Fighting Lüneburg sounds like lunacy. Are you sure after it? I don't think I am, actually. Just looking at their numbers. Once again, I feel like they've only got men-at-arms. Infantry. Or regulars. I don't know where their levies are at. Because I don't... Or maybe I just don't know how many levies they will have. I don't understand. All right. It's just first. Yes, they're the best, I guess. I don't like them, but I need to placate these silly little goofs. Can I drill when I have my maintenance lowered? Does it matter? Can I drill with 0 maintenance and it still has the same effect? You think so? Wow, really? That's kind of nuts. Okay, experience is 2.08 each month. Yeah. No, unless it's going to be something that changes with the month tick. I think, yeah. Reducing our maintenance cuts our morale, but drilling doesn't anymore. They do different things. Huh. Weird. I want more horses, but nobody's working in this one yet. I improve like pop migration speed? That actually might not be bad here. Yeah, let's do that actually. The drilling troops at low maintenance means the troops have practiced but aren't ready for combat. Drilling at full maintenance means they've practiced and are ready for combat at the drop of a hat. Okay, alright. That's cool. Okay, I get that. So I am not planning on going to war anytime soon. Alright, that's awesome. That's very good. We do not need to fight for our rights. The plutocratic principles of our government enshrine our rights and protect them. This is something worth standing for and worth cherishing. Alright, that will very soon mean we will be saving even more money. Oh, pike and shot's almost done. Pike and shot. Get your pike and shot here. Everyone's going to Assen. Get in there. Everybody wants to raise some horses. Be a cowboy. Write books about cowboys. So, remember that show? I'm sure no one remembers the show, but Mike Tyson Mysteries or whatever? The Adventures of Mike Tyson. It was like an Adult Swim show about Mike Tyson. And he basically did Hanna-Barbera-esque Scooby-Doo mysteries. Pike Shotton? And the first episode, the only one that I watched, was about... The guest star was... Cormac McCarthy? And Mike Tyson's like, when he was mentioning it, he said, I think I write books about cowboys. Which is about the most simplistic way of describing Cormac McCarthy. To oversimplify it, that's like saying that Stephen King is the guy that writes about ghosts. No, it was very strange. I think it only had one season. Alright, I kind of want the pop promotion speed because I really want to get a lot of dudes in the horse place. Oh, I like that though. This is actually the one that I was kind of thinking of. In fact, let's maybe go ahead and do that one right now because it's a bit more focused. It is said that chaos is a ladder. I wonder who said that. That allows people to climb in their social status. For us, this ladder does not come from chaos, but from order. As we have systemized a way for our people to get better in their social standing by their own means, and we even encourage it. Seems like a cousin Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Kinda, yeah. Underestimate how mental it sounds. Alright. $38 last month. That's good. 19 laborers? Heck yeah. Look at that. It's working. All right, but we're about to have an ad, so we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. We are back and staring into a brown void. Ah, there we are. Jalairids? That's a weird way to say Afghanistan. So how is the world looking here? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to everybody. Yeah, you know, if I could turn off ads entirely, I would. And look how big Bulgaria is. And look how weird and white Bulgaria is. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out, man. You have a good night. Good luck with Waldensian Lotharingia. Lower Macedonia. This doesn't look like Macedonia at all. I don't even know if I'm making 8 cents. I'd be amazed. Oh, what songs are you thinking about? The Ottomans are very unimpressive. Oh, look at the Mamluks. They're taking off. And they exist. That's pretty neat. I really wish I'd have gotten that one instead. Or that one. That one would be good. That looks pretty stable if they don't face an existential threat from what you've seen. Okay. Upgrade my weaponsmith. On the pre-release builds from the videos we've seen, they would consistently invade Greece to mess with the ERE and Turks. Interesting. Available soldiers. Meh. Alright, you're down to 311 now. Let's build more of these guys. Can't build in a rural settlement. So it's because I... let me get this straight. So if I were to build... I need to build villages in order for some buildings to actually be able to be built in them. Building subsidies. So it's like everywhere that there is some kind of village, I could build some things. Those are just buildings. Okay. So what is okay? So what does this mean? All right, I could probably just rural settlement. A rural settlement is land that is ripe for exploitation, representing everything from a wilderness to clusters of countryside villages. So why are you not? Why is this? Why are these not villages? 3 tiers of settlements: rural, town, and city. Oh, okay, gotcha. Like right now, Grins is just a town. And so they are just not large enough to have those buildings. Okay, I get you. Turn to a rural settlement into a town by clicking on the icon and location. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. So like... Cause I'm free. Free falling. From the bell toes. No problem. There's a requirement in population, but we have to actually build towns and cities at cost. Okay. Okay, so I could make this a city if I had 1,400 gold. Cool, cool, cool. Is there a downside to ever not making something, just the upgrading something? An easily starved region if you build too many towns and cities. Oh, okay. So it just costs a lot of food. Good to know. Ooh, and this one's almost done. Get them laborers in there. Yeah, let's wait on that. Let's wait on that. Until it's at least a little bit closer. At the very least. Hey, we like that research. And we got ourselves the encourage urbanization. Fact. Put that down right there. See if that actually makes it go a little bit faster. A lot more we want to learn, but over the skill level right now. Cool. The meta strat is to keep high-level RGOs and high food production RGOs as rural locations and upgrade the low-value or oversupplied RGO locations to urban centers. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Let's see how much of a difference that one makes. Oh wow, that was a lot. Man. Okay. That one really works. Let's get that tech too. All right. Started on guitar in high school, wasn't able to take your guitar when you left university, so it didn't get that good. I mean, there's always time. There's always time. If you've got time, there's time. No time like the present. Or even the future. But ideally, both. Let's see. Anything else that's like really calling to me? Oh, this is good. This is gonna be good. So I think I'll maybe finish that after a lot of these. Let's get the build road cost. And speed of integration is also really good. Logistics and communications is what allows us to properly administer all our territory. Allow messages go back and forth. Our provinces and appointed governors. You're missing a couple twos there. We need a well-established net of roads for our messengers to travel. This kid's a good diplomat. The grammar and spelling. I feel like Paradox has never been immaculate with these sorts of things, but this game seems particularly funky. Wait, no, he is in charge here though. That's good. 25. Maybe it'd be better to. Honestly, you would probably be the best person to get rid of, and then switch you up to there, or just you do the integrating. At least you'll be my admin guy. The dude on the top would be a good Diplo guy. I mean, ideally, everyone would be great at everything. If I put you in here, though. Here we go. All right. 50, 68, 98. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna switch you out. I'll lose some stab, but whatever. Like, he's just way better at everything. I mean, you're a passable middle grade guy. You're also middle, but bad at the mill. So if we want balanced dudes, they're all right here. That one Diplo guy, though, could be really good. If I just want a Diplo guy. Or do I want someone balanced? Because, I mean, you're balanced. And then we got our admin guy. And you're our mill guy. Let's keep you at 0.2. Actually, ooh. We are down to not making too much money again. I am also reminded that I should be building more of these. There are definitely times you want to have more than one person working with the same skill. Yeah. You can minimize how often that happens with really good planning. Definitely. It's wild that we only have 500,000 people in our whole country. A lot of them are laborers now. Middle class folks. I think I do kind of want to switch you out. Get my good Diplo man in here. Because like I kind of would, if I can get a better dude to get more humanist, then I think it's worth it. That 0.01 more is going to make all the difference. And they got that one. And also, I don't think we need you doing this anymore. Although, I'm curious. I'm going to see how quickly that just goes down. Alright, and let's go ahead and do the province governors. Our provinces are not ruled autonomously or by any local nobles hungry for power. Instead, governors appointed by our central administration are the ones responsible to expand our authority in all corners of our country. Why is our diplomatic capacity so bad now? Ruler's diplomatic ability. That is something I probably should keep in mind a bit more. So it's already down to 651. I would really like you to continue to assimilate, Pops. Keep working there. Get back to the culture mines. This doesn't seem like that. Sorry. Unless you realize you made decisions based on the previous ruler's abilities and the new guy is not up to the same standard. Do also a way on lookout to find good and competent workers, or hold on. All right, pardon that. All right, so do you want prestige or we don't want some military traditions? Let's take the tradition. Yeah, let's go ahead and increase our minting a little more. There we are. Increase our cultural stuff quite a bit, actually. We'll still keep some on there. And balance that out a little. Hey, get more canonized. Hooray. Look at that prestige. So prestigious. And the coalition against France must be nuts that's taken this long to go away. And also have this many people in it. It's like all that. Yay! Get integrated, nerd. No, you are our mill guy. Let's get you a military thing to do. Stabilize country. I always forget that there's really only like that one thing to do with military advisors. Alright, I'll get that done a lot faster. And they broke our alliance. Alright, is there anyone we can actually... Anybody better that will give us friendship? Not too many strong folks. How about you? Ooh. Exploring Ghana? Alright, how do you do this? How do you explore? And do you need to actually have exploration stuff? Like the exploration... Yeah, I don't think you do. I really want to be exploring. How do I do this? Don't need anything to unlock exploring, but tech makes it easier and cheaper. Monthly ducat cost. Ew. So where's the button to do it? How do I make an explorer? Let's have from the right. Oh, geopolitics? Maritime? Privateers? Territory? Exploration, there we are. Alright, you need to have research the Explorer Commission's Advance. Alright, cool. I will do that one next. So I do need a particular attack, but that's like... Oh, any character can explore. Explorers are just better at it. Where is that tech, though? What are you talking about? Oh, it is available in Age of Discovery. So... Okay, they probably don't even have an explorer. Alright, we are just very slowly making sailors. Nowhere really cool to explore, though. No place that we really kind of don't already know about. Like, I can't get up to Greenland. Castile? What did you do to Portugal? That's not nice. Assume every coastal town and city has a dock. Probably not. How good are docks? You can explore at any range. It goes a lot faster if you have a location in supply range and a target area. Okay, I'll probably go ahead. I've got a bit of cash. Maybe I'll go ahead and, if I could find them. Or maybe I didn't even get the tech for docks yet, did I? Soldier building. Okay, I got... Alright, I'm gonna have to research that too. Rather, the other thing I can't even research yet, but, dorks. Okay, here it is. I've been working on a lot of other things. I didn't think docks were really all that important. Oh no, harbor capacity. Sailors, oh boy. But I guess I need a whole bunch of sailors in order to actually explore, so joke's on me. How strong are you? Probably strong enough that an alliance would be a good idea, probably. I don't think I want to be... Well, I could also... I think I'd rather attack you. I have more important places. Hold on. Why do I rather just gobble you up? Harbor capacity is really good. You're just starting control over the water. Does that include trade? I think I'm going to explore south much more than... I hate that the Netherlands is strong. Harbor capacity boosts trade capacity. Oh, very good. I still know nothing about trade. Well, that's Gruben. Grubenstuben. It's 1450s. Did we go for the gravel roads? No, that's only while we're debating it, though. That's a bit of a problem. I don't know if I want to build any. Best advice on trade is to keep it automated until you're ready to campaign dedicated to it. Probably going to leave it automated until... Yeah. I've got it automated right now, so it's doing its thing. Centralization is probably, like... Decentralized is, I think, good early on, but centralized is better. And probably later, as it happens. Market expansion acts, though. How much money are you actually getting from trade? Not too much. Maybe it's because I'm bad at it, but... Alright, let's actually just go ahead and select that one that gets to the 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 docks. Patterns of trade. Hold on. Or do I want to get anything over here really bad? I mean, I don't even know what the power does exactly. This is fine. That's all burgers. They can have power. This would save money. My crown power is not very good. I think it's... I mean, I honestly have no point of reference, but... I've got... 19. So, not great. Let's get. I always want to be over 25, but getting it too high can be detrimental in the early game. Huh. Okay, it's not terrible. All right, that's good. Yeah, let's go ahead and do merchant and trade. Veterans trade have been seriously disrupted, possibly due to plagues and pandemics. Now trade is slowly beginning to recover. I think I'll do the marketing expense tax. Pardon me. Hey, Poland, you stink. Tame pike and shot. I don't like doing that. Only in one province. I think I'll go ahead and do that, though. That's fine. We'll get it eventually. Spiritualist. I kind of really don't want to do that. Excuse me. Alright, still waiting on a couple hundred. Oh. Sure. That can hurt my diplomacy. Hey, Jason, how you doing, man? So Bohemia's doing pretty well. They are the emperor, and they're getting fairly large. They're blobbing out a bit there. Ah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, turn us down at least. Da-da-da. Let's keep it stable at the very least. All right. Money, money. Eating their vassals, starting to work on that because they're a bunch of disloyal. Yeah. The nerve. University is quite high, honestly. I mean, experience so far. 100 legitimacy is a good baseline, but 100 stability is nearly unattainable most of the time. I've been pretty good at getting it up high. So maybe I'll be better about my standards. I'll try, at least. Oh, that's right. You're Hussite? So everybody's angry at you for being Hussite? Seriously. I tell myself that every day. All right. I don't know, with Austria next time we play. That'll be fun. Hmm. Here we go. What's up, Doc? Dock is the most basic shore infrastructure that allows for the building and repair of boats. It's just a little jetty. If you didn't know what docks were before 1450 something. I'll maybe have, if I'm not integrating something, I should be stabilizing. That'll be what my military man does. The millman. It's probably more important that I become humanist than assimilate, maybe? Kinda. I'm gonna set up some keyboard shortcuts. I'll go towards quality. Ugh. That's fine. Our decision to focus on quantity is leading to a decline in number of in our army. Blah blah blah. Ignore them. You can use the cabinet to directly save money from your budget. Oh, really? How? Is that a thing that one of the guys can do that I'm just not seeing? Can you grant women cabinet? I don't think so. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty Hussite thing. If your legitimacy or stability is maxed, you can only pay the amount needed to keep it at max. So a cabinet minister, then the strength of government will directly reduce the cost. Okay, I never thought of it that way. I did know that you're obviously not paying for it. Like you're only going to pay the max to keep it level. So. Oh, cost. Okay, I guess I just don't have any available actually, and I think now, come to think of it, I know I have had women in my cabinet. So you're only on the biggest. So it can be one of the biggest costs in mid-late game. So it's a good trick to remember. Naples game max investment is nearly 300 ducats a month. Wow. They won't show up in the candidate view. You have to find them and allow them. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do remember that. I have done that. Let me take a look. Any ladies? My wife. My sons. Can I just see all the people that are actually in here? All the people that are, all the characters that was gifted had something like 70, 80, 90 stats. Ooh. Very good. Too bad he couldn't elect their queen or anything. Society subscribes. Okay, that makes sense. People. Characters. Okay, let's see. Who is my best Diplo guy? It's probably that guy. It is Hidu. How about Evan? Oh my goodness. Why? Who? Where did you come from? I don't remember you. 97, 65, 100? Pardon me? All right. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm gonna. Did you conquer location recently? That's possible. It's she could have been here, but it says that she is in my capital though. Even out of all of these people, she's actually still the best diplomat. She moved your capital and she became a noble every nation. Okay. Let's see. I mean, who else is around there? Gotta remember all these tabs. This guy's pretty good. Actually, can I? There's a reason that I joined. There's a reason. I don't know why I can't actually. Is it because he's a patrician? I don't know why he's not allowed in my government. I don't think I have a law against patricians being in my government. Never seen anyone with 100 in a stat. I think I've seen one before her. Game doesn't worry about tracking the location of a character. Even Native American nobles and burghers are counted as being Neapolitan. Probably a mercenary. Ah. Current ruler is stupid and then got an event that give him -10 and everything. His average is 20. Oof. Nepule. Mamma mia. I got a pizza pie. Gonna shoot you with my machine gun. Mamma mia. Alright, I got a little bit of cash going now. When I have... although stability... Strengthen government. We can do that a lot faster. If you have spies in a foreign country, you can assassinate someone. I'm gonna assassinate... I'm gonna assassinate my guy. Can someone come kill me? I don't like being so bad at things. Alright, let's make more buildings. How are you doing on horses? Not doing that great on horses. His father was still king. At least for a little bit. I think let's go ahead and encourage urban development. Get that one going hopefully pretty soon. Oh, there was that guy. He just died. All right, I'll go ahead. Do I want to lead it? Oh, we got docks. Sure. If he dies, then maybe I can get an even better guy. Because, I mean, this dude's got a good mill. Oh, I remembered where I was. Power projection. Let's actually go down this direction now. Right to rule. You've been doxxed. No! They know that my real name is Cyan Ryan. I'm not even a real VTuber. I'm actually just this. Our administration is organized around the premise that talented people are assigned to their appropriate posts. As such, the ruler should be the one most talented as befits someone in charge of the whole country. So this is just, I'm the best painter. Make me king. In the unfortunate case that the ruler was lacking, we need people in charge of embellishing reality instead. Be it with imposing statues, astonishing paintings, and exalting verses. Okay, it doesn't seem to be... She's not really helping me out here. Maybe just getting unlucky with rolls or whatever. You got Chaucer to join your country. Very cool. Yo, King Geoffrey Chaucer? East Asian political philosophy has reached Europe. You may rule so long as the river state says so. There's a flood, you have to go. Exactly. That's kind of funny that meritocracy has to manually spread from East Asia. I feel like that's something that they... I mean, even if it developed naturally in Europe, maybe even significantly later than in China, I don't think, like, it traveled by word of mouth. I think it just kind of came about. Am I right? All right, let's go ahead and start making some docks. How much did it cost? 79? That's not too bad. We'll go ahead and make one in both. United Kingdom went communist and start Karl Marx as their leader. Representation meritocracy explicitly Taoist/Confucian meritocracy, not the raw underlying concept, not the literal definition of meritocracy. Interesting. That's strange. Like, maybe that's trying to give a little bit of an advantage to China early on? I don't know. What's going on here? Are you fighting somebody? Papal-Genoese War? Huh. We're not ruled by the church. I like the humanist. That's good. I'm a good humanist. I should actually give you migration. Seemed like that was working pretty well before. All right. Next up, that was this one. Smooth administration. Having an administration made of the most talented and suitable individuals allows our country to run smoothly and our authority to flow uninterrupted, regardless of the external circumstances we may find ourselves in. Encourage people to get up in your... Yeah, I'm trying. Maybe we were just having some strange posters. Come to mein Essen. They're trying to persuade people with their delicious desserts. Come eat at mein Essen. All caked up in Essen. Nobles? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I mean, a good bit of nobles, 16 laborers, 16 peasants. We're getting there. Now, soothing sounds of smooth administration. You've been struck by a smooth administration. Ooh. Fighting Mecklenburg. I don't like Mecklenburg. Unless. Maybe eventually I could be friends with Mecklenburg. This is where they started. And then what are the odds that if I wasn't friends with Lumberg... Thinking about that... Maybe Mecklenburg would be a better choice later. I'm gonna decline this. Yeah, broke the alliance. That's fine. Let's improve relations with Mecklenburg. I didn't even really consider them before. Oh. Right. That dropped down pretty quick. I kind of want 2 more men-at-arms if I could. I can only really get 1 more unit though. 1 more unit of 200 at least. Maybe I should go ahead and get a heavy cav. That'd be all my money. But they're pretty good. Yeah, really thinking about it, I would prefer men-at-arms over handgunners. You have special war wagons as a unit. They're what the Hussites used. That's pretty cool. It sounds like when you say war wagons, that I'm picturing something that orcs would use, like it's just a wagon, like a covered wagon with a bunch of really spiky, sharp items sticking out from it. Don't get too close, you're gonna get poked. That's what orcs say. Need to rewatch a video about the one-eyed general. Cool. Oh. I in the store noticed something weird. The Spotify AI DJ thing talks with accents, sometimes bad AI speech, and pronounces ACDC as the CDC. No pension for you, nerds. Get over it. Oh, also, and you're done there. I want to build 1 more. At least 1 more. Song's going viral. That's pretty good. That's a lot of money. Sure, it's only 50. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Very cool. That instantly saved me some money, looks like. No, stop it. State power. What exactly does a state power even do? Like, I'm not seeing anything that really does anything. Kind of want to do coastal fort so that I won't keep getting raided no more. Anti-piracy warfare modifier, the proliferation. Sure. Try this. The proliferation of pirates, brigands, and robbers in the waters used to be used by our merchants to trade and maintain our economy has forced them to band together and form merchant leagues to facilitate protection of their boats during long journeys. Anti-piracy warfare. How do you do that? A base value of government power that gets divided between the estates based on the population that belongs to each estate. State power modifiers effectively inflate the amount of power they can claim. Crown power works the same. Okay. So what does it do then? On location. Is it tax base and estate power determines which state gets what share of the money. Ah, so lower power means they get less money. Awesome. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. The docks is done. Doxted. Once again. Point as explorer. Hold on, was there a tech once again? Okay, yeah, no. All right. I forget if you told me how I can explore, but wait, hold on. No, I remember. I'm starting to remember. Wait. All right, need more sailors. Not too many more, and need a lot more money, a decent bit more money, and none of these areas are all that interesting. So, very cool. All right, next Oopstel Boom though, I will probably go ahead and declare war. 250 and 100 ducks to start. Penalties are cheaper monetarily, but they take pops. Can you determine who kind of goes there? Like, could I send my minorities? There are ways, but it's mostly based on province. Okay. If you're a province to the majority of culture you don't want, you can send people from there. Later, you can get Kevin actually send people more effectively. Very cool. I think I will like that because I would love my country to be. I would love Frisian to be a prolific culture. Really, all I'm saying. Hey, welcome back home. Conquer the province. You don't fully discriminate against them. We are the same religion, but literally everyone fled the location after I conquered it. And they don't tell me where, but there is now a province with 5 people left in it. Ow. Like a redneck's dream. Never need to see any other human beings. Five people who still control the location. Yeah. Those, I mean, all the disloyal people left. All the loyal ones stuck around. All right. But it's actually gonna, I mean, ad that's gonna play. But I'm actually getting kind of tired, and it's already 1 o'clock. I probably should be going to bed kind of soonish. I am gonna see about raiding somebody, so nobody move. But Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll be back with this more on... Ooh, here we go. I know who I want to rate. We'll be back with this on Wednesday is the plan. We're gonna rate Fuzzy Pickles. Playing Vampire Survivor. Damn, it went down to 4 viewers. Who left? Who moved? That's fine. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Yeah, it was good having you hang out, Zacho. If you are still hearing me through the ad. You can't hear me through the ad. Okay. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Bye. I'm gonna say bye in chat. Bye.